All right, family, 8:20 a.m. We are just arriving. Signature Solar. Let's pull on into the parking lot here for an amazing day at the Signature Solar.
In 800 feet, turn right.
Yeah, this is it. So Matthew, where are we headed to first today?
Well, first we're going to check out the warehouse, get a little better idea of what goes on over here on a daily basis.
There's a lot of questions I know a lot of the viewers have about, when they place an order, or if it's in stock, or, what does the warehouse even look like? And I can tell you, I've been in one time and I was amazed at how huge the warehouse was, the product line. I'm excited to go visit the warehouse.
Same.
All right, guys, let's go over and visit the warehouse. Matt's taking us on a tour. Let's go.
Hey guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How you doing?
You must be Nick.
I'm Nick. Welcome to the Signature Solar Warehouse.
Thank you so much, Nick.
Sure.
Appreciate you having us today.
Come on in.
So, Nick, tell us a little bit about the Signature Solar Warehouse.
This is our main distribution center. Obviously, all the orders that are placed that we fulfill come out of this location. They go everywhere, all over the country, all over the world, actually, at this point. So we take everything that comes in, funnel it through our shipping team, out to our warehouse team, and we wrap it, strap it, put it together, and get it out to you.
Wow. So, Nick, tell me something. Do you guys mainly service America or Canada or all parts of the world?
We ship internationally.
Internationally.
We do. There's some countries more than others. We ship to Canada. We ship. We're eventually going to be shipping all over the world, and that's in the works. It's coming up here fairly soon. But right now, there's just specific areas that we do ship to.
Awesome. So that's got to present some real interesting challenges to be able to logistically get everything where it needs to go with some sort of efficiency.
It does. We've got it down. We've got it down pretty well. We found our groove with the. We've got multiple carriers that will take it anywhere we need it to go. So pretty much no place is off limits as far as we're concerned. We can get it there.
So show us a little bit about the warehouse.
Sounds good. Let's take a walk
and
chat about it.
So, Nick, you mentioned a little bit earlier that you guys used to be, I guess, in a smaller warehouse.
We did. Just last year we were in that warehouse. Crosstown, obviously still here in Sulphur Springs, Texas. We moved to this new facility here. It was remodeled throughout last year. We moved in here in January. This facility is much larger, much better equipped to handle the large volume that we ship. And this one's, multiple times the size of our old warehouse. So we've only been in here now, 10, 11 months? And we've got our groove, we've got our processes, we've got everything set up the way we need it, and we're really cranking things out now. It's a much more efficient process here in this new facility, which is set up to accommodate what we do.
Wow, Nick, that's wild. So you've only been in this warehouse that's full for basically a year.
Since January of this year.
Guys, the growth of Signature Solar is extraordinary. what we're seeing here literally is a warehouse. Nick, how large is this warehouse?
This is I believe it's 106,000 square feet.
106,000 square feet, and it's filled with solar panels, batteries. It's filled with mini split units. Wall to wall, guys. Think about that. In 1 year, they're already maxing out this facility. Signature Solar is on the rise. So Nick, in this operation that's clearly clockwork out here, how many people do you have working out here, in this operation?
We've gone from 1 shift operation to a 3 shift operation, and in that process, we've probably tripled our amount of manpower in the warehouse. Like I was saying, just a couple of years ago, we probably had a team of 12 to 15 individuals in the warehouse at any given point in time, and now we're up to around 40 just out here in the warehouse at pretty much any given time.
So Nick, there are 40 people working on moving these items and logistically and getting them in motion.
Exactly. That's
Wow.
between our 3 shifts. They may not all be here at the exact same time, but they're one piece of the puzzle, one way or another.
That's a lot of people, Nick. That's a lot of manpower.
It's quite a few, and we see it. It shows. This is our shipping office where they process the paperwork for our shipments. They take them out of our system and generate all the necessary paperwork to get the shipment out, and then they'll get it out to us in the warehouse to fulfill.
So Nick, I get on the website, I place my order, it ends up starting here and then works its way through the warehouse into ultimately, I guess, a FedEx or a...
Yes, exactly. One of our freight carriers.
Freight carrier, okay.
Or parcel. We have items that go parcel, obviously, too, the smaller items.
Show us a little bit about that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Howdy, how are you?
Hey buddy, how are you?
Good, good.
Tell us a little bit about what you do here at Signature Solar.
I'm a shipping specialist, and we just pretty much, the orders come through and we process the orders. So we'll build any paperwork that needs to be built and sent out. Depends on if it's like a Puerto Rico, you gotta have certain customs paperwork.
So I place my order on the internet or with my sales rep, and then in your office, you're gonna take that, figure out how to logistically get it where it needs to go, that kind of thing, and then put your guys in action.
Yeah, make sure the address is correct and everything like that. Yes, sir.
Awesome. So Caleb, you just brought some paperwork out to these guys, and they're setting the order up now to be shipped out?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll bring the paperwork out here. Once the QC team's done with it, the guys will make sure they get all the right product and put it on there and get it strapped up and get it sent out of here.
Awesome. So guys, right now Caleb has brought some paperwork out here. This would be your order. When your order comes in, they're going to grab whatever it is. They're going to put it on the pallets. As you see, that's happening here. Then it'll be brought over to these guys. They're going to do what they do, and then bam, it's on the way to your house.
Once the order is processed in there, all the paperwork and the necessary documentation to get the shipment out, we come out here. It comes out to us in the warehouse, and the teams out here put it all together, get it ready to go, and it goes on a truck or whichever route it's going. So this is our area. These are our teams working to get them ready to go. Obviously put together, ready to go out. They just need to be QC'd and documented and then put on a truck from there. So once these guys get them wrapped and strapped and ready to roll, they'll bring them up here to our QC area, and QC team will go to work, get them ready to go, tag them with the necessary hazmat markings, any other markings that need to go internationally, as well as a BOL for our freight carriers. And then they'll be taken by a forklift driver at that point once they're processed in the system and put on a truck, ready to go out to all different parts of the country and world for that matter.
So beyond these doors sits an 18-wheeler.
Just right now, it's just a trailer. These are drop trailers that they bring to us. They swap them out a couple of times a day. So we're constantly loading these things. They're constantly coming and picking them up. dropping a fresh trailer and taking these to their centers, wherever that's located here in the state, and processing it from there to get them on trucks and out to other parts of the country.
So Nick, you're saying that the 18-wheeler containers here are swapped multiple times per day?
Yes, these actually both these trailers here are FedEx freights, and they usually swap twice, if not 3 or 4 times a day on our busy days. So it doesn't sit around for long here. Once a trailer's full, they'll be picking it up and taking it to their center down in Tyler, Texas, and processing it out from there.
Wow, guys. So things aren't sitting around. That's the key we need to take from this visit with Nick today. Things are moving. If there's a delay, it's typically probably not in the warehouse. It's on back orders, what I'm assuming. Exactly. And that's something we can't control. That's outside of the spectrum. But when it gets here, Nick and his team are quick to turn that stuff around so we get it as quickly as possible. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed our trip today to the Signature Solar warehouse, where you've seen everything about the warehouse. A special thanks to the amazing team at Signature Solar. A special thanks to Matthew, Nick, and all of the wonderful folks there. And guys, if you want to save $50 on your solar needs, I recommend you go to the best, Signature Solar. Use the coupon code Solar Homestead Life and save $50. I'll see you on the next one.